Hello, beautiful. It is a gorgeous day in Piedmont Park. Kingston and I are enjoying this lovely weather and all the daffodils that are in bloom. I got to see a lot of clients in the office yesterday, which I love. I love working with people in person. And I had a client who has in the past worked with a practitioner for binge eating, and they recommended writing a letter to food and breaking up with food. Now, while I understand that sentiment, and there was probably a time in my life where I would have recommended something similar with sugar, fill in the blank with whatever food you feel like you had problems with, the reality is that's going to send you into a binge restrict cycle. And you can stay stuck in that cycle for decades. How do I know that? Because I was stuck in it for 20 years. So while you might think that breaking up with food and being really restrictive with the foods you think you have a problem with, it's actually the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts that you're experiencing and using food as a coping mechanism. And once we start working with mindful eating skills, then you can change your behaviors and adopt an all foods can fit philosophy. And I know that sounds really far-fetched if you are struggling with food, because I wouldn't have believed that I would experience the relationship I have with food now, or that my clients who work really, really hard to create a more positive relationship with food have. But it can happen. So if you needed to hear this today, then I wanted to be that reminder to you, or create that awareness within you, that you can establish a new relationship with food. And if you need assistance and help with that, I would love nothing more than to be that beacon and North Star for you, to help you create a more loving, compassionate, collaborative relationship with your body and food, because food is your friend. It keeps you alive. You're gonna have a miserable life if you try and live without food. Just saying.